Aries, welcome to your reading. I hope that this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. Hope that you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever this message finds you, simply because you deserve to. Aries, thank you for all the likes, comments, subscribes, and donations to my channel. They truly mean the world to me. If you want to follow me on Instagram, the link will be in the description below, and you should. And if you would like a private reading, I have more information about that in my About tab on my page. Today we're going to be doing an overall general reading for you, just to check on the energies around you, what you're going through, and see what that's all about. We're going to be using the Good Tarot for your overall energy. We're going to be using the Light Seers Tarot for your spread, and we'll just use the original Rider-Waite to clarify. Let's get into it. For my Aries. Spirit, what do you have for Aries? Overall energy for Aries. Wow. We have the Tower. Alright. Scorpio energy. Major shifts are happening. Could definitely be in regards to work with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom. You could have stopped giving your energy to a certain job, something that you used to invest a lot of your time into, just because you weren't really seeing the point in it or of it anymore. It wasn't producing the same way that it used to, or it wasn't giving you or offering you the type of reward that you were seeking or deserving of based on the energy that you were investing into it. It just wasn't making sense to you anymore. Or this could be a shift in a certain type of relationship that you were used to, invest a lot of yourself into, and you just kind of hit a roadblock with it. A lot of shifting in regards to that or this relationship. You're no longer finding abundance within it, happiness. There's no point in you investing your energy into it if it's not going to offer you something in return, right? It's like you hit this brick wall with it. And with the Tower being here as your overall energy, it tells me that there are a lot of this could have been unexpected, right? It could have came out of nowhere or just taken you by surprise, the fact that it's even happening at all, But I feel like to some degree, this is very divinely guided. Because what's meant for you will be for you, It won't be a struggle. So if something is falling away in your life, it'll be a lot easier to surrender to that process instead of hold on to it and try to make things fit that just are not fitting. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands on the split in this deck. So yeah, it's like whoever you were building with, it was just a struggle to get to the destination. Or whatever you were working on, it was becoming too tiresome, too burdening to continue to build with these energies or this person or invest in this situation in the way that you were. First card we have out is the Moon. Could be dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, maybe a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio with the Ace of Cups on the bottom. There's definitely a new beginning here for you. I feel like a lot was hidden from you in the past. A lot was hidden from you, and that could be the same reason why this tower moment is taking place in your life. And that is why it is probably more likely than not something that is surprising to you that it's even happening, because the nature of the situation, right? The nature of what is falling away is the same exact thing that was hiding things from you, or you were in the dark of. So you couldn't have prepared or anticipated this happening simply because something or someone was keeping you in the dark about something. I feel like you're having a heightened experience during your dream state. I feel like your dreams are probably a lot more vivid, or you're a lot more aware of what's going on while they're happening. feel like you're connecting with your subconscious or the 5D a little bit more. Either one of those. But for a long time, this connection or this situation could have made you just feel like you were drowning, or like you were just, like you were powerless to it, you know? Like you couldn't, something about this situation was suffocating. But with this Ace of Cups, it tells me that there is definitely a brand new start here, especially in regards to love, or just the love that you have for yourself, right? Able to see yourself more clearly now that you're separated from whatever that burden was that wasn't offering you the same energy in return. Next card we have out is the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. In regards to what you were working on, something was being hidden from you, right? Eight of Pentacles in the upright and the moon. Everything we just said. Great clarification. But I do feel like you're now working on something new or different, or you're heading in a new direction, something that makes more sense to you and your soul. And with the Nine of Wands, you're really taking a step back to see or analyze, I guess, if this is going to be more of the same of the past, or if this is actually going to be worth it. I feel like you're definitely carrying some battle scars with you from past situations that kind of did you wrong, you know? Or things that just didn't work out that you hoped would have worked out. And so now you're kind of carrying this chip on your shoulder in some way, shape, or form. Being a bit more protective of your energy or just your time, right? It's like you don't want to waste your time. We also have the Ten of Pentacles, and this does seem to be something that is going to pay off for you. This new route that you're heading in, or this new direction that you're moving in, looks like something that's going to, the energy that you invest into it, you're going to get back even more from it. It's going to be basically the opposite of what you were dealing with in the past. And I think that it's good that you take this time or this step back to analyze if this is even worth your time, right? Because maybe in the past you just kind of went into things a little bit, you know, you dove into it head first, right? You might not have taken that step back to really see if it's something that you want to invest yourself into or be a part of, or if it's in alignment with your soul. And because of that, you could have had to learn some difficult lessons, right? But those are the same lessons along the way that have allowed you to come to this place where you're now able to take a step back before you jump into something, right? So in regards to this new path that you're heading on, it's going to be very, very fulfilling for you. Whether it's work, whether it's you finding new love, right? With that Ace of Cups we saw. Like I said, with the Ten of Swords on the bottom, it's like you had to really go through a lot to even get to this point. But now we're at the point of the Ten of Pentacles, you know? This is togetherness, cohesion, wholeness, fulfillment, abundance, financially, spiritually, and emotionally, right? The Pentacles speak to a little bit of everything, but the Ten of Pentacles specifically speaks to whatever you think, whatever you truly desire in life, right? And that's where the path that you're now working on, or whatever type of work you're doing, right, in this new direction, that's where it's leading you to, the Ten of Pentacles. So I would keep investing of yourself. And we also have the Nine of Pentacles as your last card out. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, maybe a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. We have a lot of Virgo energy. We have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and Sagittarius energy. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands in reverse. We have Leo energy. This new environment that you're in, right? The Five of Wands speaks to like conflict and struggle and upheaval. And to end your spread, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Everyone's on the same page. Everybody that you're working with is happy, and you're happy, right? Everybody in this situation, in this new direction that you're heading in or that you're working towards, everyone's fulfilled. It's not even just you. It's everybody involved. In the past, there was things being hidden from you. There was conflict. There was destruction, right? And now it's like all void with the Five of Wands in reverse, you know? People are able to actually work together instead of put each other in competition, you know? And I feel like the work that you're doing is something that you're really interested in, or this relationship that you're trying to build, it's somebody that you're really interested in, you know? It's not like you have to try to enjoy it. It's something that you genuinely are enjoying, which is beautiful. On the split, the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, definitely taking this next chapter a bit more serious, or you're just like being a bit more cautious about how you're investing your energy than you were in the past. Clarify the moon. The King of Swords in reverse. Somebody in your past was definitely deceptive. They were lying to you, keeping things hidden from you, but in a way that's like they never even wanted you to find out about it. You know? And that's the same reason. Look, the High Priestess in reverse. They never wanted you to find out about it. They were doing things to intentionally keep your intuitive abilities or your sight. Like they were doing things to block your energy from prospering or figuring out the truth about how unreciprocated the energy exchange was in the past. And you figured it out, and then your overall energy being the towers, like things started changing at a very rapid pace. Not something that you necessarily prepared for, but something that works out in your benefit highly. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords in reverse, and you make a decision to head in a new direction. You're no longer confused about how you want to move forward because you know, I mean, you saw the truth, right? You saw that the past was something that was highly manipulative or abusive to your energy, right? Unappreciative of you. Clarifying the Nine of Wands, the Moon. And see, this is why you're stepping back. Like you're hesitating to like jump in head first on this new chapter because at the start of your reading we have the Moon. That's when you were being deceived and lied to. So it makes sense why you would have that doubt about, is this person really who they say they are, or is this job really going to be worth my time and energy? Like it makes sense because look what we got on the bottom, the Five of Wands. You're fearful of the past repeating itself, literally. Clarify Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. And like I said, that same part of you that made yourself take that second step, or I mean take that step back and like, you know, second guess if this is the right way to head, is the same reason why this abundance works out the way it does. You know, you're not jumping into something too quickly. You're seeing if it's a right fit for you. And because you do that, this reading is flowing incredibly strange. Like, I don't know, there's a great flow to this reading right now. Clarify Nine of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. A lot of Virgo energy is out here. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You might meet a Virgo. We also have the Ten of Wands in reverse, and we saw it in the upright earlier in this reading. The Ten of Wands in reverse speaks to ease, you know, not fighting that uphill battle, being able to get to your destination fully and completely without the struggle, right? And to end your spread with the Ten of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, everybody's happy. And I feel like you're really able to look back now on your past and see why everything had to happen the way that it did, you know? This is beautiful energy. It's like the internal reflection that you're now doing it's really all starting to piece together. Just like this reading all flowed together like that. Like you're starting to see why everything had to happen and how it's all connected. You know, finding the deeper meaning to your purpose, your story, and your mission, the ups and the downs. Because to end this with the Ten of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, it all happened for a reason. And you're happy it happened. I feel like you're not even stressing about why all the bad stuff happened in the past because you're in. How can you think about any negatives when you're surrounded by positivity, you know, or trying to create that environment for yourself, which is beautiful. Aries, this was your reading.